live the second time for me. So excuse for my awkwardness, but I'm trying to manage it. Even though there's nobody watching, this is just a test also for me as well as training myself to go on live. There's nobody I can see. Okay, let's see. We always have to be positive, right? That there will be people watching me live here at my home, let's say. It's Sunday and I'm just sitting here in the new positioned lounger that has been here for 3 weeks now, or 2 weeks, let's say, because I'm looking forward to the new path to come out from my house from that side. You see, they will break there to make a secret gate to come out directly from my main house. Anybody? There's nobody yet. I'm waiting. We always have to be optimistic. The background may be not so pleasant, but I can. Oh, this cannot go. Cannot flip directly, is it? That's a pity, because I would like to flip directly. Okay, I'll just turn the camera then to show you where I am. Oh, there's somebody. No, there's nobody watching. Okay, there. The sun has gone again. Not that the sun was here 100%, but come on, sun, don't rain again. We are already supposed to be in the dry season, and yet it's been raining quite frequently, even though I don't mind because that means my grass will stay green. Okay, nobody yet, nobody watching, no problem. I'm just going to take a sip here. Yes, because I didn't announce anybody to my subscribers that I'm going live. So and so time, because you know, I can't be presumptuous to expect my few subscribers to come on watching me here live, because I didn't even plan it. As you know already, I hardly plan anything unless it is an immediate event or immediate task, then I have to plan. But that is for immediate action. But I never made a long-term plan or goal. Okay, I see no one still here. Where is anybody there out there? I see nobody. I can go on live on Facebook, but is there anybody? Nobody yet. Okay, then later on I will play after I finish go on live. So I am in Jakarta, Indonesia. In my country, I've been here for 3 years already, so I feel settled back again to my own environment, to my own ambience, because even though it has been pandemic here, which wasn't a big change for me. On the contrary, I loved staying by myself, but surrounded by people here. And so it was no change for me. Okay, let's see if there's anybody coming onto my channel. Anybody? Oops. Okay, you know what? Whether there's people or not, because later on I can make it a video anyway or a vlog. But okay, I have some pet peeves, all right? Two foreigners who speak Indonesian. I would like them to speak in a way that Indonesians would be able to connect, like as if you are one of them. First of all is the pronunciation. The pronunciation and some of the words that maybe you get it wrong. Hey, while I'm here, I would like to be of help to foreigners who come to Indonesia and try to speak Indonesian, which is very, very commendable that you would like to speak the language. But at the same time, I would like to use my free time to just give you some kind of guidance on how to pronounce the proper Indonesian diction when you speak to Indonesians, so they don't always consider you there's a barrier. You know, try to dissolve that barrier by using the same diction, the same pronunciation, almost anyway. I can't expect you to pronounce 100% like Indonesians, because I speak Italian and I lived in Italy for decades, and with time I picked up the Italian pronunciation, which Italians would know that I have lived there for some time already. That's why I could connect with them as if I'm not a foreigner, you know? So you are trying to save your time by having to live in Indonesia for many years in order to speak proper Indonesian. So why not, right? Okay, one, I give you this. First of all, when you refer to Indonesian language, you don't just say bahasa, because bahasa in Indonesian means language. So if you keep on saying bahasa, it's not really fully referring to bahasa Indonesia, Indonesian language. The idea to keep saying bahasa, that alone already puts a gap between foreigners and Indonesians. Do say bahasa Indonesia. Oh, I try to learn bahasa Indonesian. You don't say, oh, I try to learn bahasa, because that alone already puts the barrier between you and the foreigners. So just say bahasa Indonesia. Okay, that's one. Two, even my Italian husband, my late Italian husband, couldn't really adjust to this pronunciation, but I can't blame him because he never lived in Indonesia. So let's say Borobudur Temple, you know, the temple of Borobudur. You don't say Borobudur, you say Borobudur. Try to separate the, what do you call it? I forgot the consonant. Borobudur, okay, not Borobudur. You know, the foreigners, they tend to lump the word by shorten the consonants. So you say Borobudur, you say Borobudur. And there are a few words also that you would lump them together, and that alone already, actually, okay, I'm telling you honestly, puts off the Indonesian people to speak Indonesian with you or to speak at length with you in Indonesian language, because it's so foreign to hear your pronunciation. So that is one example that comes up to mind right now. And then later, if I think of something else, I will go back to that point, okay? And third, when you speak to Indonesian people, don't be too flippant, because they don't get it, you know, too flippant. Like say, apa kabar? No, say, apa kabar Pak? Gitu, like that, okay? You don't say, apa kabar? Semua baik? No. Semua baik-baik gitu. Jadi, so you separate the consonants. What do you call it again? I forgot. I forgot that. I forgot anyway. Because this is something that I just had to iron out with foreigners who wants to speak with foreigners who want to speak Indonesian. What else? What else? I'm trying to think about something else in Indonesian language that puts me off to speak Indonesian language with foreigners, even if they do speak the language. Because of the pronunciations, because of the diction, so that puts me off. I'd rather speak English. Not that I prefer, I would love to speak Indonesian, but mind you, I have been away from Indonesia for decades. So my Indonesian language or my pronunciation is a bit affected by it. Even though by nature, of course, it's innate of me to speak Indonesian, right? So is there anybody watching? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm just reflecting out here, sitting by my poolside. And what else? The same with Italian language. Shall I mix with Italian language? Foreigners who speak Italian, you know, they still speak in that Anglo-Saxon pronunciation or American pronunciation. So that also is one actually hindrance to be able to assimilate the local people in Italy or local people in Indonesia. That you would feel blended, you know, you would feel one of them. Because if you notice here in Indonesia, even though you speak Indonesian, you hardly really see Indonesians want to be, you know, buddy-buddy with you so much because they feel foreign still, that you are not, how to say, not with it, with the nuance of the language, with the communication of the language, with the pronunciation of the language, with the diction of the language. But also, of course, mind you, Indonesia is a big, big country, so so in Jakarta, the pronunciation of Indonesian language or Bahasa Indonesia is different. And then when you go to Sulawesi, where I was born many moons ago, in Makassar, South Sulawesi, which I forgot already how to speak even the dialect. Never mind the dialect itself, but the accent, you know, the way the people speak there. I forgot completely, maybe just one sentence I can still emulate. But there again is different. And I am originally, by blood, I'm Manadonese, but I've never been to Manado. Never been to Manado. Can you believe that? My mother is Gorontalo. I've never been to Gorontalo. Yet I've been to everywhere, so many places in the world, but not Gorontalo, not Manado. So that is what I like to convey to foreigners who would like to speak Indonesian. Try to speak in their manner, in their way of pronouncing the words. And like what else? You we rather you speak English, you remain speaking English than speaking Indonesian, but not blended in the language with the Indonesians. That's my opinion anyway, or my experience, or my notion as an Indonesian. Because I remember a long time ago when I was still living here, many, many, many years ago, a foreigner was into me, and he thought he should speak Indonesian. And of course, it just turned me off completely. Maybe it's just me. It turned me off completely that he spoke Indonesian to me. I didn't want to see him anymore. So, but that's just me. Maybe it's a personal thing. I don't know why it just turns me off. Okay, what else? And then the same with Italian language. Maybe I should separate, because Italian language, the pronunciation also has to be alluded, has to be pointed out how to pronounce, because it is such a bothersome, to tell you the truth, when people speak a language not according to the sound of the natives. I know it's like asking too much. I know. But still, this is just a little bit of advice how to get into the mentality of the natives, let's say. And what else? I know there are so many things that I would like foreigners to understand in how to speak this language. Or suppose, oh yeah, that's right. There's an area here in the north of Jakarta that is called Old Town, with a lot of Dutch remnants in their architecture, etc. So it is called Kota, which means town, Tua, which means old. So you don't say Kota Tua. No, please, don't say Kota Tua. No, say Kota Tua. 2 words, but also separate between the 2 consonants. Syllables. That's the word that I've been looking for, not consonants, syllables. Please pronounce separately. You don't say Kota Tua, okay? You say Kota, town, Tua, old. So Kota Tua, not Kota Tua. Kota Tua, the old town of Jakarta, which is located in the north of this city. I am at the, I almost said it in Italian word. I am on the perimeter of South Jakarta and the zone called Tangerang Selatan. Tangerang is the name of the place. Selatan means south. Okay, so we don't say Tangerang Selatan. We don't say Tangerang Selatan. We say Tangerang Selatan. Separate the 2 words first, and then the syllable, make it into a whole pronunciation, not shorten it. So Tangerang Selatan, not Tangerang Selatan. Tangerang Selatan. No. Tangerang Selatan. Kota Tua. Bahasa Indonesia. Borobudur Temple. See how simple it is? And what else? Oh, so many words you mangle with the places in Bali. Let's say, Seminyak. No, Seminyak. Not Seminyak. Not Seminyak. Seminyak. In Seminyak, Bali, or Canggu. Okay, that one you got it right. Canggu, Bali, and then Denpasar. You don't say Denpasar. You don't say Denpasar. You see, it's very important, the pronunciation, the syllable, how you emphasize. So you say Denpasar. In Denpasar, if you say that, I guarantee Indonesians would feel more comfortable in staying, having conversation longer with you. I guarantee you, rather than if you had said Denpasar, oh, I would like, saya mau pergi ke Denpasar. You don't talk like that. You say, saya mau pergi ke Denpasar. Tahu nggak di mana Denpasar? Gitu. Tahu nggak di mana Denpasar? Do you know where Denpasar is? Okay, that is the capital city of Bali. Denpasar, not Denpasar. Saya tahu. You don't say saya tahu. I know in English. You say saya tahu. Not saya tahu. Kamu tahu? Kamu, you tahu. No. Do you know? You don't say kamu tahu. You say kamu tahu. Enggak. Enggak, it's Jakarta slang, means no. Or do you know or not where Denpasar is? Okay, I hope those tips become a little bit determined knowledge for you to use that would help you having longer conversation with Indonesian or having more connection with Indonesian people. So you don't say Denpasar, Denpasar, Jakarta, not Bandung, Bandung, not Bandung, Bandung. And Kalimantan is an island that is called in English Borneo, okay? Borneo. So Kalimantan, not Kalimantan. Kalimantan, not Kalimantan. Okay, so simple actually. And just by tweaking a little bit of your pronunciation, you can feel more one of the natives, which helps a great deal in communicating. Because like Italian, okay, I insert a little bit of Italian language here. Like, okay, let's just say a simple word in a name, like Giorgio, not Giorgio, Giorgio, I-O, you read O, Giorgio, Giorgio when there's G in front of it. The same also with I know a lot of words Italian that a lot of mangled pronunciations out of those words. Okay, so I don't know whether you know, because it doesn't exist anymore. They used to have shoe stores in Italy called Bruno Mali. You see, M-A-G-L-I. M-A-G-L-I. You don't say Magli, you say Mali. Mali, you don't pronounce the G. Mali, Bruno Mali. You don't say Bruno Magli. Bruno Mali. Oh, this one is very, very common mistake that people all over the world make if they haven't lived in Indonesia. If they haven't lived in Italy, or if they have not been familiar with Italian language. Bruschetta, not bruschetta. Bruschetta, the bread, you know, with the tomatoes and the garlic and basil and parsley and olive oil on a toasted sourdough bread. Actually, the sourdough bread, you see now I'm going into Italy area. Okay, just for a while. So in Italy, every bread has its own company of actually cheese, to be exact, if you like. So like in Italy, sourdough is not just sourdough. You know, there is michetta, but that's not sourdough actually. That's bread that goes very well with sweet gorgonzola. Or if you want salty gorgonzola. But they don't exist anymore, I think. The last time I was there, which was 3 years ago. And then like sourdough, like for bruschetta, you go for ciabatta. You know, ciabatta bread, not just any sourdough. You go for ciabatta, for the bruschetta. Good. So you see, that alone, I insert about Italy's info. The same also pasta. Pasta is, you know, you don't mix it with any sauce. But that's Italy, and that's the beauty of Italy and the art of Italy on food as well, which I love and I miss very much, for your information. So let's not jump to Italy topic here. Let's stay with Indonesia. So with Indonesia, you don't pronounce it by shortening it. What else? Okay, let's turn again the camera so that you can see that it's still overcast. My laptop there, still overcast. Anyway, that's it, guys. I just wanted to relay this to you for those who will watch this video that's supposed to be live. All right, so have a nice serene Sunday. Enjoy the moment and relish on every single thing that you think of. That I hope it's beautiful, wonderful, positive, encouraging, and most of all, happy thoughts and serene. Okay, you take care. In the meantime, I'll see you next time, I hope, on my next video, if you happen to watch. Thank you and take care and ciao ciao and arrivederci. How to close it? How to close this? Like that, yeah. Right?